clone Rumble is coming to Marvel Rivals, and in this game mode, you will be able to play as a team of wholly one character against a team of wholly the same character or another character. Some examples in this trailer include stuff like a full team of Reeds, also a full team of Punishers, but then as you see a little bit later on here, Namors versus Spider-Man. And I like this idea. What I think is interesting about this one versus sort of previous events is that there's no real asset changes. What this is probably really doing is setting a marker on the lobby to say, hey, look, allow more than one of a given character. And I imagine there's some more infrastructure than that, of course. I am not a developer by nature, but what this basically is a lot less work for an event, right? As opposed to some previously. And yes, it's still gimmicky, of course it is, but because it takes a lot less effort, I'm personally for it. The reason why, as I've said before, if it starts taking assets and it starts taking time away from other map development and stuff like that, personally, I'd rather that the team be focusing on the main game and using those to make other maps, other Doom match maps perhaps, or something like that. Or using Doom match as a mode for events. I've said this before. I don't know the inner workings of NetEase. I don't know the inner workings of the Marvel Rivals team, but that's how it appears from the outside, and that's how I personally would, if I was to have a say, want that divided, in my opinion. Now, as well as that, there is, of course, rewards coming for this, and those rewards include something very cool, which is like this reward track that looks like a board game, and I really like this aesthetic. First of all, I like the idea of it. I like that we're getting units. I like that we're getting some more, getting a free skin in Wonder, and we're getting some nameplates, etc. as well. It looks like some emotes as well. So in that way, very much like it. What I will say is that I think, for me, I'm not happy that, did I say Wonder before? I meant Widow. And I'm not very happy that Widow is getting another skin. And I want to talk about this because not only did Widow get a skin during the last seasonal event they did, but like, I don't know, I feel like the skins she's getting aren't particularly of note to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the skin's cool, and for being free, yeah, I'd probably use it, right? But I don't know, I think there are a lot cooler Widow skins to use. And if you're going to give Widow some skins right now, give her something a bit cooler, give her something a bit more eye-catching, in my opinion. But yes, Widow getting another skin when she got one last time, and there's still being a lot of characters who haven't got free skins or haven't had some kind of skin in more recent time, you know. I personally would prefer for them to have got one during this, but it's not the end of the world. But I think that's my biggest criticism of this event. Why have we got another Widow skin for an event so soon after the last one? Shouldn't it be shared around a bit more? Especially when you already have more characters than Overwatch did at launch. You have a lot of characters that kind of really could do with having something to kind of, you know, boost play on that character, right? One thing I will also say, and I think this is important, another positive, is that they are doing events not just around seasons. And I know they kind of had already said this before, but I think it's important to say again, the fact that they're doing some unique stuff, they're doing some different stuff, their own kind of events and their own kind of holidays, seasons, however you want to put it, is really cool. And it's nice to see them kind of putting in effort to still give us free stuff. Am I complaining about the free stuff? Yeah, I am. I'm sorry, I am. But, you know, overall, free stuff is still good. Of course it is. So it's a mixed bag on this one for me personally, but I'm still glad they're doing it overall. That's the net win here. So this is coming to the game on March 7th, I believe. March 7th, there you go. And we get to journey on Galacta's cosmic adventure to claim a free Black Widow costume. And yes, it does look cool. It's just maybe not the Black Widow skin that I would love. That's all on this one. It's dropping in the game on Friday. We're playing some then, more than likely at some point, to see what it's like. Until then, guys, thank you for watching. As always, I'll see you later.